11, with peace and ideas in your conscious core essence or your personality sun, you will have Eden, ideas, or education as your purpose. This is our fourth variation of the cross of Eden. And on this variation, what's important to, if you're looking back, if you're going through all of these, is that Eden has 4 variations, but 2 of the left angles will be about the plane, so it's really about the material plane, and 2 of them will be about education. And here we have come to the 4th variation. That 4th variation has education as its left angle. So the purpose here is that we have to be educated as beings. That's the important aspect. And the 11 is one of the prime teaching gates for humanity, the 11 and the 17, because what they do, the 11 and 17, educate us collectively. And the tribe and the individual, they are invited into collective education. Now, is that collective education good, right? Bad, wrong? I don't know. However, that's where most of our teaching comes from, because there is a collective understanding and a collective belief. And what we have here is the 11, and the 11 philosophizes. It is the big philosopher. And then the 12 and the 11 together as oppositions, we have this teaching aspect, because the larynx, the voice, is able to articulate. So all of a sudden we opened up our minds. That's really what the Eden, cross of Eden, does for us, is it opens up our minds. So these people, they will have wealth accumulation through education. Through education. Now, the 11 is pointed down to the 56, which is about this stimulative storyteller who moves from hope to despair and hope to pain. It's constantly talking about that, whether there's hopefulness or not. And the 11 brings that hopefulness or brings that non-hopefulness in its educative process. So they are going to bring a philosophy. And remember, ideas aren't truth. Ideas are just ideas. And being able to philosophize about history and things that have happened in the past. So here we have lots of education abilities in this particular wealth aspect of purpose. Then we come to the juxtaposition of ideas. These guys are super fixed on ideas. And now we move to having the universal love and the body love underneath of this teaching. So it really is this ability for us to recognize the primitiveness of our minds that can teach us, that can bring us to a place of loving and cosmos and the nature of the body. So you'll see a lot of these beings educate us on the physicality of the body, the cosmos, the universal spiritual aspect of who we are. That's what the juxtaposition of ideas will provide us. And they can get quite fixed on that as well. And then left angle cross of education. Really, it says it all. We are designed to be educated. And education is important because it gives everyone a foundation from which to communicate with each other. We come up with this collective agreement that an apple is an apple or a tree is a tree. We verbalize, we give it language, and then we come up with this collective belief system around whatever it is that we're talking about. So again, here, you're going to be educating people and bringing karma to them. The right angle, they're educating as an aspect of just being there. Operating as though they are that foundational being. Here, they are the savior. People are coming to them. They see the importance of the education and that evolution of who we are mentally, and the evolution of our physical bodies, and our initiation into accepting we are a big part of the cosmos. We are the cosmos. We are the macro and the micro, all happening all at once. And that's really what these teachers educate us on. So, wealth accumulation here. This one's a short video, but really it is so much around education, ideas, articulation, and being able to stand in that universal aspect of it and collectively teach.